And we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Matt and Mike's X-Files CCG. I'm Steven, filling in for Matt and Mike. We are continuing our coverage of the 2024 X-Files CCG virtual tournament, and we're currently in the playoff portion of the tournament, which is single elimination round. So this is where the stakes come in, folks, and as of this point, we began our tournament with 14 contenders, and we are now down to 12. And then there were 12. So we've had one matchup thus far between Mike DeChuck and Alistair Hedden, and Alistair was the victor in that. So Mike was the first one to go. And on a brighter note, our other contender who had to drop out of the tournament, Paul, had to do so because he was welcoming a new addition to the family. So for all the reasons to drop out of a tournament, that's a pretty good one. Congratulations, Paul, on becoming a father. So hopefully we'll see you when your schedule is a little less occupied. Congrats again. And so at this point, we've got 4 more games to do for round 1, and then we'll move on to round 2. So we're going to be bringing you a game tonight, and this one's going to be between John Yost and Skye Evans. Gentlemen, it is good to see you. It's been a little bit since it's been a few weeks since I last saw you guys. We did the regular season, which went really smooth, but obviously now that we're in the playoffs, this is where it counts. And so all of you have been taking the time to think hard about where you want to, about the point in which you want to consider using your one-time option to revise your deck. So I know everyone's been thinking long and hard about when they're going to take that option, because with 3 rounds to go in the playoffs, and you only get a chance to revise your deck once. Everyone's been considering when's the right time to do that. But gentlemen, how are we doing as of this point?
Well, I did have a question about the use of Foo Fighters.
Oh, you do? A question?
Yeah, about the use of Foo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering if they could be used for psychological purposes. To intimidate my opponent.
Oh no!
Or are they totally banned from the game?
Well, it is a very cool card to look at, but I think Mike, who is unfortunately not able to join us tonight, I think he would be the one who would be most intimidated by the sight of that card. Also, I think it's the only card he doesn't have in his collection, so he's actually trying to get his hands on one, which is weird because that card is not an ultra rare. It's just a rare
one, so we'll see if he follows up.
Yeah, we'll send him a reminder. He might show up tonight. He's at his cabin, so he's just at the mercy of cell reception. So he may pop in if it allows for it. Skye, what about you? How are we doing, my friend?
Doing great. Glad to be here. Summer weather's here. Tank top weather. Ready to play.
Excellent. And so, gentlemen, you both have already sent me your hidden X-File, so I'm aware of which of the 41 possible X-File cards you've chosen. You've got your decks ready, and you got your pool counters. I don't know if you're using the Lotus app or you're just going to go old school, but you got all that set. You're good to go?
All good.
Excellent. So tournament rules still apply with respect to if you put multiple bluffs down on one site, you got to reveal and pay for them at once. You can use Langley to negate a bluff of your choosing. And John, despite the intimidation tactic, Foo Fighter is still banned as of this point. And hacking the government files, you can use it, but it is limited to just the bureau deck and the discard pile. So those are the tournament rules. And I just wanted to throw that out since it's been a little bit since we've done a tournament game. And I'm going to send myself to the back right now. I've got a big bowl of popcorn here that I'm just itching to dive into as I watch some X-Files CCG action taking place. Gentlemen, you can call upon me if you have any questions. Feel free to do so. I wish you both luck.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. So John, I'll start off by introducing my agents. So I'll be using Jerry Lamanna, and his game effect is once per game. If he's part of the investigating team, I can look at your hand and choose one of the cards and play it. Dr. Charles Burke, and his token negates one occult adversary. I have Danny Pendrell, who has 3 tokens to add 1 to his computer, science, or medical skill checks. And Dana Scully, 3 tokens, and discard 1 to examine any 1 bluff card. Who are you working with tonight?
Okay. Well, first I have to show off my shirt.
Oh, nice,
Utter
nice.
intimidation there. Let me. I
Oh,
should have reversed my camera. Sorry.
Perfect, perfect.
It works better the other way. I'll show it to you at the end.
It looks good. It looks good.
For the opponents here, we have Scott Blevins on my team, the Nancy Spiller, Lamanna, your friend, and
Okay.
mine, Anderson, or Henderson rather, Manners, and Burke.
Burke. Okay, cool. Would you mind telling me what each of their game effects are, except for Lamanna?
Sure. For Burke, you're familiar with him. He has an occult token that he can use to get rid of an occult adversary. Manners has witness ability. He can call witnesses out of the deck. He has 2 opportunities to do that.
Okay.
Henderson can pull a motive card out of the deck.
Okay.
Lamanna, you know, Spiller has a token for paying for computer or sciences cards,
Okay.
and that one's renewable. And then Blevins has a special ability. He gets 2 resources that he can use for either research points or conspiracy points if he is in the bureau.
Okay. Cool. Sounds
If
good.
otherwise, he just gets 1.
Okay, cool. And did you need to put a token on to Lamanna?
Does he get 1 too?
Yeah, for his once per game effect.
Okay, sure.
Let's do this, Jay Hagee.
I thought I had enough quarters, but I must have left 1 out. All right.
Okay. Perfect. And so let's decide who goes first. Do you have a dice or anything?
We'll just flip a coin, I guess.
Okay.
We'll use my newly found Lamanna over here.
Okay.
Heads or tails?
I'll choose tails.
It happens to be heads.
Okay. You decide?
I think I will elect to go first. There seems to be a slight advantage to that.
Okay, sounds good.
For my previous games, anyway. I think the only one I won was when I got to go first.
Great. So I'll draw 7 cards.
So let's see what happens. And where we have 5 RPs to start, 5 CPs to start. There we go. I draw my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 1 to grow on. I'm going to go ahead and collect my resources.
Okay.
Because Button is in the bureau, I'm going to take his 2 and put them into the conspiracy pile. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the rest of the team.
Okay.
have a total of 9 in RP and 7 in CP.
Okay.
Over to you.
Oh, are you going to buy any cards?
No, well, let's take a quick look here. What do I have to play first? Yeah, I think I'll take 2 cards.
Okay. And I'm going to sell a site for 1. And then I am going to buy 1 card for 1. And I'll pass it over to you.
Okay. See what I got with my draw here. Anything good? Unfortunately, not so much. All right.
On for Jonathan Hagee and for, I think, maybe Nathan, Chasing the Dragon for no token on the mana. It's only, it's, of course, technically you don't need the token for the mana, but it's a good visual for playing through webcam so I can remember if you used it or not.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely those longer games.
That would have been interesting. All right, let's get my friend Michelle Genevieve in play. She's going to cost me 3. And let's see, she is not selected on this for, so 3. And what she does is she gives me resources anytime a keyword computer bureaucracy is played on my turn.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's different during my investigative turn,
Okay.
and not on your investigative turn.
That's good.
It'd
That's
be
good.
nice too. So she's a resource generator.
Okay.
I'm going to put her over here for now. My mouse, in case I need that.
Okay.
All right. Then we've got some sites. Oh, I have to put people in the field here. Let me do that.
Correct. Yeah. Any equipment to requisition or before deployment?
No, I would have taken care of that, I think, before you. But yeah, no help, no requisitions at this point, other than
Okay.
making the play for getting my resource witness on the board.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to keep levies back for now.
Okay. And just be careful of your hand as well.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. No worries. It's like right on the edge. So I'm like, For me too. I gotta keep an eye on it.
On second thought, before I get too carried away here, I think I will go ahead and get everybody out. Let me
Okay.
think. Let me just think about that for a second. I might say I really need that guy. I think I can function without him for now. we're going to head off to the Stronghead Mining Company in rural West Virginia.
Okay.
Well,
And what are the keywords on that?
it is a sciences card and is looking for a result question.
Okay. I will place one bluff under that.
All right. Everybody can jump in, head there.
Okay.
I don't think I have any events I need to play just yet. So
Oh, thank you, Nathan. It's from Magic the Gathering, but I have no idea who the character is, but she just looks badass.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you.
It's not as distracting as some of them.
Yeah, there's kind of a lot going on, but
No, I mean some of people have like cards here, cards there, and like all kind of ones together. And like, wow,
right.
a different image from profiles.
Yeah. All right. So are you going to investigate the site?
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay. So it's a sciences. So what's your current science at?
I'm sorry.
To investigate the site for the prerequisite, it's sciences.
Oh yes, it's sciences of 4, and we have about 6. With Burke has 2, Spiller has 2, and who else? Anderson has 2. So I have 6 that I'm going to apply. But the other thing I think I'm going to do at this point is use Lamont's book and to take a look at your hand
Wow. All right. Okay.
and see what I can use.
Cool. So there's cigarette butts.
Although his non-token,
Hard.
I'm going to take my one opportunity to take a look at your hand.
Okay. I got hard evidence, Baltimore MD, the Urisco building, NASA, and run for it.
Wow.
Maybe the glare
I'm
is
going
too.
to take a side away or hard evidence is kind of cool. I think, and I can use it this turn. Let me grab that.
Okay.
And that gives me, I spend what, 2 and get like 3 or 5.
So you
What's it-
spend 2 and get 5. So technically just add 3.
Okay, thank you. I'll go ahead and use it. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Okay. And so then for my bluff, it is Detective Tony Fiore. So I'll pay 1 for that and discard 2 cards at random from your hand.
And if I don't want to,
So go ahead if you want to lay them out on the table.
sure.
This is a pretty
So
good
the
armed
total
robbery as
cards,
well.
just name the ones you want to see go away.
Yeah.
Starting
see.
1 to 8.
All right. So I'll just do the one on the left and the one on the right.
All right. You've netted
Perfect.
a Mattawa Washington and
Okay.
an Erlenmeyer Flask.
Oh, great. Happy about that
Wow.
one. I'll take it. Okay, great. So I believe you successfully
Let me get these out of the way here. Oh,
resolved the
that
site.
is not
So
actually this card pile.
oh, thank you, Nathan. Willow Dusk, Essence Star. So go ahead and fire away with your question whenever you're ready.
All right. Let's see. I didn't left my score pad in there. Sorry.
Hopefully I don't flash my X file.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's see what I've eliminated so far. So we were asking a result question,
Okay.
and I guess the most popular has to do with death. But we'll go in a different direction. Is your result insanity?
It is not insanity.
All right, thank you.
Yep.
I should have got a half a dozen or so.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I'll keep a tally too and see what you've asked. Okay.
I know
Now I just hope
people
I
do
don't
that.
mix them
I
up.
probably
All right. And I only have 5 cards, so nothing for me to discard.
I think you helped me make my hand small, so I don't have to worry about throwing cards away either.
Great, great. All right. Then I'll go ahead and start my turn. I'll draw my card. I'll generate res. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, putting me at 10. I will not buy any cards, so I'll pass to you to sell.
Okay. What do I still need here? What do I want to sell?
And are those quarters? Are those your conspiracy points next to the band-aid?
The dimes are the conspiracy points, and quarters are
Okay.
my tokens on the cards, and the pennies over here are the resource points.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. So I currently have 7 of the conspiracy points to play with, and 7 of the resource points, which I can't play with yet.
Okay.
Let me see here. Well, see if I can get some more.
Anything to sell?
I think I'm going to go ahead and dump my application for FBI resource approval. Not sure I'm going to benefit that much from borrowing one agents, since a couple of them are the ones that I have. And SC3 more conspiracy points, tokens there. And then I'm going to go back to buy.
Anything that you would like to buy? Buy 2? Okay.
Actually, make it 3. I'll use it.
Buy 3. Okay.
I think that way. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, back to you.
Cool. I will assign everyone to the field. skip healing and requisition, straight up deployment, and I will play 2 sites, cost of 2. The first one is Baltimore. It's a method, result, sciences, evidence collection. And the Eurisco building, it is a method, result, computer, and bureaucracy site.
I think I'll put a bluff on each one.
Bluff
Baltimore
on each. Okay.
will get one,
Okay.
and Eurisco building will get another.
Okay. Okay. Then I will go ahead and assign the agents as follows. Scully and Pendrell will go on a hot date to Baltimore. And Burke and Lamanna will go to the Eurisco building. And before I investigate, I will use one of Scully's tokens to examine the bluff under Baltimore.
And that was number 2 here, right? That's the one you investigating.
I'm not sure. You pick.
Okay.
Tony Fiore. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see what you're playing at. Okay. Then first I will I'll go ahead and investigate that site. So if you want to go ahead and play
I will
your
pay
bluff.
the bluff.
Only costs 1. Very good card. Okay, and which cards would you like me to discard?
So you don't get rid of 2 cards?
Hmm?
You don't get rid of 2 cards?
I do get rid of 2 cards. Which would you like me to
Oh, okay.
discard? Yep.
Which one would you like to get rid of? I want you to get rid of 2. I will do the 2 in the middle.
2 in the middle. Okay, you got rid of NASA and run for it.
Okay.
Okay. And then, so to continue with these skill check subroutine, it's a sciences 5, and obviously I'm going for sciences. So science 5 plus, and my sciences are 3 plus 3, so I have a total of 6.
That should be adequate for your needs. When they ask
All right, let's see. Let's get the checklist open here. So method or result. Is your method subterfuge?
it is not.
Okay. Great. And so then next, let's go ahead and investigate the Eurisco building and see that bluff. Ta-da! The suspense is killing me.
It is a detective role.
Awesome. All right. Well, at random, which ones will I discard? Okay, so you got rid of the cigarette butts and Cape Cod.
I'm trying to decide if I want to play it or not.
Oh, never mind then. You didn't see that,
I'm
but you
looking at
already
my
saw the hand
computer.
before. You don't have to play it.
Which am I going to have more fun with? What are the?
No. Go ahead, play it. Go ahead, play it. That's all right. That's all right.
Boy, hate that.
So I'll let you know the prerequisite for computer 5 plus or bureaucracy 5 plus. I'm going for computer, and I'm currently at 7. totally play it, right, Hagee?
Let's see. I am going to not pay for Tony. Have another
Oh,
surprise for you.
wow. Oh,
And the
wow.
other
All right.
surprise is Living Machine.
All right.
Going to cost me all
Awesome.
6 of my conspiracy points. I've always wanted to play this card. I think
Okay.
we got the
Yeah.
guys there. You're gonna kill him off, but he'll get his hits in.
All right. Let's see. I have not done combat for a long time.
Well, this one's kind of unique because it actually uses your computer skills as your combat skill.
Okay.
Basically, it's you against the machine here, which kind of echoes the
Okay.
episode in a sense.
All right. So for then the long range combat.
You skip the long range, you go right to
All
close
right.
range, and
Okay.
agents must use their computer skill as their value CRC. Now, unfortunately,
use
in this case, you weren't trying to minimize it. You went all out. You've got a total of 7 for your CRC, which happens to be enough to kill this creature. But I'm hoping he'll get his 4 in to somebody.
Okay. All right. So then I guess if so
Unless
it
you have
uses my
modifiers.
characters, it uses my 2 characters as computer skills against you. So 7. Right?
Yep. And I have 7 on my health, which is enough to kill off the living machine.
Okay.
But one of your
And
guys gets
then
4.
right. So then who would you like to direct that for 4?
I'm trying to figure out who's more dangerous. And I think it's probably Burke.
Oh, what kind of sorry, what kind of adversary is it?
He is a evolutionary phenomenon. So if you've got
Okay.
a event card to save you, now's your chance.
I
He is not a
do
card.
not, but I shit. Now how would this work? If I use the mana, can I take that card before you already paid for it. Okay.
Yeah, this.
You've already paid, so I cannot. All right, I'll just take it.
All right. The machine gets killed, and our friend Burke goes to the hospital.
All right, Burke. I'm gonna put my hospital over here. Okay. Ouch. Okay, and his health is 3. Okay.
And I don't think Ramon's going to have enough to investigate successfully unless you can give him a boost.
Correct. No, because he is not part of the investigating team, so it is unsuccessful. And I only have 2 cards in hand, so nothing to discard.
And I have 3.
Okay. Okay, and then I'll pass it over to you.
All right. I will take my 1 card. I'm going to collect my resource points. Once again, I'm going to take the 2 for conspiracy, courtesy of our friend Skye Evans here.
Okay.
And then the other 4 will come from the other guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I'm trying to decide if I want to.
Okay. Were you going to buy any cards?
Definitely.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and get 5.
Okay. I am going to, let's see. I will sell no cards, but I will buy 2 cards. Okay, and pass it over to you.
Well, this is a nice opportunity. I'm going to play this card called Deep Throat.
Okay, and sorry, can you read it for me?
What he does, he allows me to ask any one characteristic question regarding your file. Remove this card from the game. The effects of this card cannot be negated.
Okay. Okay.
And that costs me 5.
Okay.
And I can ask you a question.
Okay.
Let's see what we need here. Everything. Well, let's get the big fat one out of the way. Is affiliation evolution?
That's my affiliation evolution. No, it is not.
Is that right? Yeah. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and play Unexpected Fall. And this
Okay.
will allow you to exchange resource pools.
Oh, okay.
I would take 8 and you would get 1.
Okay.
Which is fairly equal. And you know it. Sorry.
There you go.
I always wanted to do that. Let's get out there in the wild. Where do we want to go? It's bad when you can't get your own cards. We're going to head in 2 different directions here.
Okay.
There's Virgil and Mento's apartment in Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
And good old New Jersey. Armpit.
Okay. And what are the keywords on those?
Okay. At Virgil and Mento's, it is computer. I need 4+. And allows me to ask an affiliation question. So it has
Okay.
computer in, keyword, and affiliation.
Okay.
And for Newark, Jersey, it has method and evidence collection. And it needs
Okay.
a 4 or better.
4 or better. Okay. Let's see. I will put 2 bluffs under the computer one, the one that's next to number 2 for you.
Okay.
Yep. So 2 bluffs on there. And 1 bluff on the one closest to number 1.
Okay. I think I'm going to have I think I'm going to do a video on this, and Lamana and Burke to investigate the computer site, and the other guys are going to visit the evidence collection
Okay.
site.
So there's 1 bluff on the evidence collection site and 2 on the computer.
Correct.
Okay.
And I guess I should have paid for those sites.
Correct. Good catch.
2
Thank
for
you.
the evidence collection. I will use the token for one of those. And
Okay.
so. Because she gets the 1 for the sciences.
Okay.
I probably could have used her last time we played the adversary. All right. So you've got your bluffs. Let me see if I have anything here. Nope. Let's go for it. What do you got?
Okay.
We'll resolve this one first with the 2 bluff.
Okay. So it's a 5+ and you have 7. And the bluffs are just bluffs. So 1 I'm not going to pay for, and the other is just a site.
Okay.
So you are free to ask your question if you have no other cards to play.
Another affiliation.
Okay.
Is your affiliation alien?
It is not alien.
All right. And this one. Got a bluff there.
Okay. Okay.
And that's evidence
Investigating?
collection. I'm sorry?
Investigating?
Yes.
Okay.
Evidence collection. I've got Henderson has 3, Spiller has 1, and Manners has 1 for a total of 5 on a site with 4 partners.
Okay. My bluff is just another normal bluff. Not going to pay for it. So you are free to ask.
Okay. A method.
Okay.
Well, violence is pretty popular. Is your method violence?
It is violence.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Would you also like to guess my X file?
I'm sorry.
Would you like to guess my X file?
I don't think so just yet.
Okay.
You might be a better guesser than I am. You get to guess if I'm wrong. Right now I have a slight advantage. Let's see. I can. Who else is nominated here? We'll do down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 3. All right. I think we're down to 6 or 7. But that later. Okay, that was successfully resolved. I work here with 1. I am down to 5 cards. Now, what were these cards?
Oh, those were
Okay.
discarded.
Seven cards. Sorry.
Okay.
Where did they come from? Oh, well, hopefully.
Okay. Hey, all good? Finished?
Your turn.
Ah, okay, thank you.
Sorry.
I'll go ahead and draw my card. It's okay. And I will generate resources of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will not buy any cards. So I'll pass to you to sell and buy.
All right, I'll go ahead and reach my methods
Okay.
for 2. I just buy 1. Back to you.
Okay. I will recover 1 health. So now Burke is at 1 health. Nothing to requisition. I'm going to keep everyone deployed in the field. And let's go ahead and I will play. So many cards, which one to choose? Let's see. Okay. I will play Cape Cod for 2.
And what do
Do
you
you have any?
on that one?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. It's an affiliation and sciences.
Okay. And your Burke is he's still healing, I think.
Yep, Burke is still healing. He only has 1 health.
Okay. And what was the question?
It's affiliation and sciences.
No, but the actual, what do you get? I couldn't hear the part about the.
Oh, do you have any bluffs?
Right, but I mean, on the card itself, you said it was sciences and affiliation.
Correct.
Okay, gotcha. I didn't. I'm sorry about my hearing.
No worries. Me too.
I'm getting this weird echo at times.
No problem.
I do have a bluff.
Okay.
There it is.
All right. I will assign everyone to the site. And let's go ahead. First, I'll use Scully's token to see what the bluff is.
It is a laser barrier.
And what does laser barrier do?
It's a get out of jail card. Play to prevent one agent assigned to a site from contributing the agent's skills to one skill check, your choice, that the team makes this turn.
Okay. All right. And let's go ahead. And what's the cost for laser barrier?
It only costs 2. I will be paying the 1 that because it was a revealed card, so it's paid.
It's still, you don't have to pay yet. It's only if you want to. I'm only checking to see what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's up to you. Let's go ahead and let's use Lamana's game effect to see your hand.
Sure. You might find it really
All right. What do you have there? Sorry, it's a little difficult to see. The camera's a little far away. I see Langley, I see
probably the one you're
Frohicke.
most interested in. He allows you to get rid of a bluff.
Right.
There's a Frohicke that allows you to get rid of an event card. There's red, which can be nasty.
Yeah, what does red tape do?
And mind control, which allows me to take control of an adversary, or if I have an adversary in play, it allows me to have one of your agents direct his damage to one of your other agents.
Okay.
And the video allows me to accumulate an extra card each turn.
Okay. I'm sorry, what does X do? Is that X in the middle?
Oh, he gets rid of any adversary card.
Okay, and what does red tape do?
It allows me to keep you from drawing cards.
Oh, okay.
So normally you go ahead on your resource, you haven't been buying cards. But if you were buying
Right.
cards, you could say, hey, wait a minute, now that you paid for those, I'm going to use this card to keep you from drawing in.
Right. Okay. And Frohiki is negate 1 event card.
Right?
Frohiki is
And Langley
negate.
negate 1 bluff card.
Let's go ahead and I'll take the Langley.
Yeah.
And what's the cost on Langley?
He only costs 2 measly resource points.
Okay. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And I'll use it to get rid of your laser barrier.
Yes.
And so it's a it's a sciences 4+, and I currently have 6.
Yeah, I think you're going to get your question this turn.
Okay. It's for an affiliation question. Is your affiliation let's see. Is your affiliation evolutionary?
It is not.
Okay. All right. Then that goes away. And that's all I can do. I'll pass over to you.
All right, I am down to 5. I will take my freebie to start my turn. My resources, I'm going to continue buying using Blevins to accumulate conspiracy tokens, and the other side will provide therefore again. And we will get rid of I'm not going to that. I'm going to buy some cards up. I'm going to spend 2.
Buy 2?
Yep.
Okay.
I am going to go ahead and
I am going to sell 1 card for 2, and then I will buy 2 cards before we continue. Sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Now I'll pass back to you.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and activate my friend in the eye.
Oh, okay.
You're familiar with that one, I assume.
Yeah, so you
Basically-
put 8 on top, and during the briefing phase, you get 2.
Yeah, it's better to be in the game, but I'll still spring for it. And I can use my tokens. They're still in the briefing. I'll use it to pay for it.
And does it cost anything to play that card?
Well, it still costs 2, so I'm going to have 8 tokens on my card instead of 10. You can use it. This one you can use right away. The June Navy, you can't. But this one, you can play him and still use them.
Okay.
And what do we got here? I think I'm going to use Friend Henderson's token to go look for a Moto site card.
Okay.
And still have got close to the end of the turn. But Okay.
Thank you, Stephen.
Motive. Oh, method. Motives are a little scarce. Let's see. There's one. Okay. I'm pulling out the Wahan propulsion laboratory in Colson, Washington.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Sorry. It's kind of,
No worries. No worries.
yeah,
It's upside down a little bit. Can you turn it the other way?
yeah, the other way. There we go.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. What are the keywords on it?
It is a computer 4 plus and a motive.
Okay. Thank you.
Oops, sorry. There's my hand.
That's okay.
Yes, pull the card and put it directly into play. Sounds like
Playing fast and loose.
all right. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put Senator Matheson in play. He's also a resource witness that gives me
Okay.
bureaucracy tokens, so that I can
Gives
get
you what
token
tokens?
off of him to get +2 in bureaucracy skill check.
Okay.
He'll join Michelle over. He's going to cost me 3. Let me just double check that. He is not a computer card, so yeah. But he gets 3 tokens. Let's use one of these guys. And each token is good for a +2 on bureaucracy.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and play two subs. We'll have Ellen's Air Force Base, which is bureaucracy for there, and it allows me to ask an affiliation question.
Okay.
And the other is Wahan Propulsion Laboratory in Colson, Washington, which allows me to ask a computer question.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay for that. The bureaucracy one, let's see, it's going to cost me 2. I'll use Spiller's token because it's also a computer, and the token here to pay for the other.
To pay for Mahan.
What's that?
Spiller is paying for Mahan. The propulsion laboratory.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I used, she gets a resource token to use for computer or sciences cards.
Okay.
I think I missed an opportunity very beginning.
Very, very early, but it's okay. Yeah.
But it helps. Every little bit helps. Since I'm down to like 1, my options
Exactly.
are becoming more limited. I think in terms of, your turn to play bluffs.
Yep. I will not play any bluffs.
Okay. I think we'll keep the teams the way they are. We'll have the computer team. These guys, Lamanna and Burke, investigate the Wahan Propulsion Laboratory. As you know, they have a computer skill of 7. They need 4 for a successful investigation.
Okay. Let's go ahead with the investigation. You're going with that one first?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Any cards to play?
No, I think that will do.
Okay. Same. You can ask your question.
Thank you. And that is a motive. Let's see.
Oh, I got quite a few motives left.
Yeah, that one's it. You got to be careful on the ones that already passed off.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Why am I looking at that one? Here, I need a marker. Get my eyeball straight out. Don't look at those. Don't look at those. Okay. All right. I have to ask if your motive is control.
Sorry, one more time.
Control.
For motive, it
Yes.
is not control.
Okay.
Would you like to guess my X file?
Not at this juncture. Maybe
Okay.
not. Unless I do something. Wow. Really down to three?
How many?
Three?
3. Yep, I got the same.
Okay. Cool. Let's see how the other one plays out. Okay. Here we have bureaucracy with 4 pluses, which required. Dealing with bureaucracy skills is Spiller. She has bureaucracy with 2. I will spend this guy's one of his tokens to boost the bureaucracy by 2. So I have the bare minimum needed to investigate this site.
Okay.
Successful.
So just 4. Just 4. Yep. You're successful.
Okay. Cool.
Nothing to play.
And that was a affiliation question.
Okay.
Is your affiliation primordial?
It is primordial. Would you like to guess my X file? 50-50 chance.
50-50 chance. Yeah, that would make it more interesting. That we can get a wild guess and just like blow me away. All right. Is your X file the Jersey Devil?
It is not the Jersey Devil.
Okay.
All right. So it was a.
Still alive. Still alive.
Okay.
All right.
What question was it again?
That was
Affiliation.
the
Affiliation.
affiliation question. So it's narrowed
Okay.
down to 1.
Yep. You got me. You got me. Is your affiliation? Oh, let's see. What would John Yost pick? Let's see. Trying to see into your eyes, try and figure out which one you might have picked.
Oh.
Is your Is your affiliation a cult?
It is not.
It is not?
It is not.
Okay.
It is not.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I am down to 5 cards,
Okay.
and it is your turn.
Great. I will draw my free card. Generate my res of 4. And I will, let's see. I will buy 2 cards.
I'm going to red tape you for 2 for 3 to prevent you from drawing cards.
Okay, I didn't see it. I put it back.
Okay.
Sorry. Then I will buy. I can't. Okay, sell.
The good news is I'm down to 2 conspiracy tokens.
Is that good news? Your hand is full.
Yeah, limits my
You got, I'm sure, full of stuff to sell. Don't switch resource pools again, please. Please.
Oh, yeah. Can use my hand token here.
Yeah, that's what hamstrung me.
I am going to not doing.
Not sell, not buy?
Well, let me see. Maybe I should sell. Let's sell some stuff for fun. I am going to sell off my X for 3.
Okay.
And that's it. I don't think I'm going to draw any cards. Well, maybe I'll draw one card. Pay
Okay.
for that. Okay.
All right. Then Burke will heal 1 more point of damage. But he does need 3 to come out, correct?
What's that?
Burke needs his 3 to come out of the hospital, correct?
Right.
Okay.
I think he healed 1 per turn, but he has to be completely healed because he has less than 4.
Right. So when they're 4, they need at least 3 to come out. Poor Burke. Down and out.
That
Let's go.
critical.
Yep. I am. Thank you. Thank you, Stephen. I'm going to bring everyone back to the bureau. No equipment, nothing like that. No sites, no cards to play.
Oh,
Pass to you.
sad.
Yep, very sad. How could you red tape me like that?
Well, the good news is I don't currently have any sites in my hand. So let's see if I get lucky.
Or you buy one, I'm sure. Let's see that free draw.
Draw the 1. And now I'm going to collect my resources. So that makes 2 out of here. Spiller will get the token back. Think I will go ahead and take the 2 here from Blevins and then collect all the 4. Total of 7 RP and 6 CP.
Okay.
I think Okay. Back to you.
Not gonna buy any cards?
Well, you're right. I really should. Thank you for reminding. I was gonna say,
No
so
worries. No
they
worries.
definitely buy focus. Get my chance to get the resource to acquire. See what I need for reserve here for protection. I'm going to buy four cards.
4 cards, okay. Okay, I'm gonna sell 2 cards for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm gonna buy, let's say, 2 cards. No red tape.
How are you? I can't use this one. And how many did you pay for?
2.
2. We say no. Thanks to relentless pursuit.
Okay. Pass back to you.
Why did I do that? Yesterday, when I needed to get a site,
Ah.
I had a card in my hand that couldn't play that would allow me to retrieve a site. I blew it.
Ah.
Very disappointing on myself. I think I messed it up so badly because I think I already caught my 2 from here, right?
Correct, you did. Yep.
Okay. I think that is the end of my turn. I get to throw away.
All right.
So I am not able to successfully investigate anything this turn. Now you do have to successfully investigate to ask a question, correct? You have to successfully investigate in order to have the opportunity to ask a question.
Yeah, I mean, you have to successfully fulfill the site
Yeah.
prerequisite to ask the
If I
question.
don't have any place to investigate, I don't get any questions, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
No freebies.
Oh, wait a minute. What is this? Yes, there is hope. I overlooked the part of my hand. It is a psychiatric hospital in Richmond, Virginia, with a computer of 4+, which means I can use the Spiller token to
Okay.
help pay for it, and my one remaining resource point for the other one.
Okay.
I am not dead this time. And we'll have everybody. Well, go ahead. Do you have any bluffs?
Yes, I do. I have 1 bluff.
Okay. We're gonna have everybody come in the action here. Like a school of
Okay.
sharks circling the lamb. No, sharks and lambs, they don't really go together. But anyhow,
So your current
More like a bad
computer total is
round 8, I think, because there's 7 here, and Spiller adds 1, so I currently have 8. I need at least
okay.
4, and it's a method question.
Okay. Okay. And then let's see. I know Lamana has 3, Burke has 4,
And Spiller has 1.
Spiller has 1. Okay. Let's go ahead. I'll reveal my bluff if you're investigating it.
I am.
Okay. and it is to Section Chief Joseph McGrath, force one agent back to the Bureau immediately. And I'll pay 4 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll send Burke back to the Bureau.
Okay.
But you still successfully meet it, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Yep.
And I know it's a formality at this point. I will ask an identity question rather than a method question.
Yep.
And is your X file the swarm?
It is the Swarm. Congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Yeah,
Yes, I echo that sentiment, John. Congratulations on that win. It was you had some very savage plays throughout that game. We had not only a red tape, but a relentless pursuit and an unexpected call, and a living machine and a deep throat.
Well, the deep throat unexpected call was something I've always wanted to do and never had happened. That was I couldn't believe it.
You had a lot of good cards that came up in the course of that, and of course, when you got the violence question right, you just shot ahead, and that was way too far ahead for Skye to catch up. Unfortunately, Skye, well played though. You got him down to, I think it was 17 in the very end.
Almost a million.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah. Do you want to take a guess?
May I guess your X file? Yeah.
Yep.
Is your X file Lucas Henry?
I'll never tell. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
No, that would be extra cool. It is way Barry.
Yeah, so, and fun fact, John. So when you had Skye down to 3 at that point, it was the 2 primordial. It was Dwayne Bear. I'm sorry, it was the Swarm and the Jersey Devil, and the third one was Dwayne Barry.
Yeah, for me, I thought we had the same one.
Yeah, I was like, out of the 3 that you had him narrowed down to, it also your X file was the one out there. But yeah, Skye, I thought you had like a ray of hope when John incorrectly guessed the Jersey Devil. I was like, well, wait a second, maybe this isn't over yet, and the site just wasn't there when you needed it, huh?
Yep, and that last lucky play with Spiller using for that site.
Yeah, people underestimate the Lamana-Spiller combination because you get 4+ on bureaucracy with those 2 people and 4+ on computer with those 2 guys. So I love it. They can write themselves. They can. I mean, admittedly, it's marginal, but it works.
Yeah, and it's very fitting that Lamana and Spiller are both from the Ghost in the Machine episode, because as you said, John, they work very well together. Like their bureaucracy skills and their computer skills collectively each make 4. So then you can send them to or wait, does Spiller have 2 bureaucracy or she's got 2. Lamana has 2.
You're right. You said it right.
Yeah, so with the 2 of them, those 2 can go off and investigate mono sites with bureaucracy or computer easily. And of course, Lamana's effect is great, and Spiller can pay for those sites, which that proved to be a crucial play in that last round.
I didn't see it. I didn't see my own card. I'm looking at it. It's standing right in my face. I'm like, oh no, shucks, it's not there. So I just gave up.
One of my primary strategies in selecting agent teams is I usually always I always go with an agent that can pay for something, whether it be Mobox or Spiller or Colton or who are the other ones, Tillman or Kosif. You can use. You go, including one of those agents on your team, and whichever one, and then catering your sites to that is going to make it so that you can have that option to pay for cards along the way, which can, as you proved, make the difference in the game. So again, yeah,
Well,
good use of filler
there was
tonight.
a mistake on my part the turn before where I took the conspiracy points that I didn't need, which I could have put into the RP pool and used to play something called grid pattern search, which would have allowed me to go into the pile and pull out a scene and still have enough left to pay for it. So I kind of messed up, but it all overall is a good game for me.
Yeah, no, I was wondering when you at that point when you were like, yeah, when you're using Blevins tokens, I was wondering if like, oh, did you have a well, or no, you said earlier you have a site, so I think I was thinking like, well, I don't know if you just resigned yourself to like, oh, you're probably not going to get a site, so better to just play the long game. But yeah, no, it turns out you had just enough to pay for it. So bravo. So you are going to be advancing to the second round. I don't have the bracket sheet in front of me because we've entrusted Mike to run the brackets. That's his. So we'll find Michael post. Michael posts the updated brackets as soon as he gets a chance. And so, like I said, I don't know who your opponents is offhand, but rest assured, you're going into it with a formidable opponent because the round two.
I think Alistair and I have a game next.
Oh, is it Alistair? Okay, that would probably correct. Yeah, Alistair is advancing onward. I didn't know if it was him or Kurt, wherever the brackets lined up there.
I mean, it might have changed with, I don't know, changed.
No, I think you're
probably I was explaining that I had a grid pattern search that I didn't keep enough money to pay for.
Okay.
I was kidding myself in that next to last turn where I took Levin's conspiracy points instead of looking at my pile and seeing I don't have the RP.
Okay.
Yeah, and Skye, man, I thought you really had the game. I thought the game was really looking good for you early on because you had the two sites, and you got the first one. You got the subterfuge question, and then it looked like you were going to get that second one when John was considering just playing the second Tony Fury. And then, holy cow, Living Machine, which again is not an adversary we see very often. The activation.
So fun to play that, and that's the best scenario when you have Burke coming in head-to-head with the computer, and Price is winning. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Right. I mean, if I'm going up against Living Machine, yeah, I definitely want to have Burke on my team. And so the conditions look pretty good, Skye. You had just enough to defeat the Living Machine in that first round of close range. It's just unfortunate that the long range combat round is skipped for that adversary. So he's pretty much guaranteed a chance to take out one agent at that point. So either if it had been Burke or Lamanna, he still would have been a little short on that. But that was a highlight for me because again, we do not see that adversary card come up very often. It's usually not included in decks frequently because the computer activator for that card is it's hit or miss. You don't know what deck your opponent's bringing to the game. They could be not really heavy on computer sites, so that adversary would be kind of a moot one. But it's a tough one. It's a tough adversary. It can't be negated by like Dr. Blockhead. So you'd have to pretty much have like Hell Money or X to get rid of it. Otherwise, you're going into combat. So that was a good play. So that one for me was a highlight. Skye. So unfortunately, you did very well in the regular season. You got a 2-1 record, but you may be out of the tournament, but you still have prizes coming your way. You've already received some already, but of course, we got some more stuff coming. We got the exclusive tournament cards that we're going to get printed through Dax, and we'll be sending those out to everyone who participated in the tournament. And of course, we do have I do have your list, although I may need an updated one, letting us know.
Sure.
Let us know what you're still needing, because I think you sent it to me so long ago. I'd have to scroll way back over our conversation to figure out what you're still missing. So you can send me an updated one. I'll pass it along to Mike, and we can see what other areas of your collection we can fulfill when we when we get those exclusive cards sent out. I can throw a few more in there as it's on its way to Japan there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Super
how's
appreciated.
Japan? You're having almost lunchtime, right?
Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4 right now.
Wow.
12:34. So yeah, definitely lunchtime, ready to eat.
Excellent. So, yeah, and I'm gonna sign us off and get to sleep because we do have work tomorrow. But I do want to let everyone know that our next game that's scheduled for the tournament is going to be this Friday, June 14th. That's going to be between Dave Meyer and David Peace. And so be sure to tune into that one. I think it's going to be 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, but I'm not entirely sure on that. But follow the Discord group and the Facebook group if you are not already part of it. That's where you can get all the updates on the games. And yeah, is that Food Fighter you got there, John?
Yeah, they're psychological intimidation along with
that's why I lost. That's why.
Yeah.
And well, actually, it's funny. You know what, John? I'm going to let you sign us out by echoing the catchphrase that usually comes up at the end of a Looney Tunes episode. Go ahead, my friend.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
Thank you,
Finger guns, everyone.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Disseminating spam there.
Be sure to tune in on the next episode of Matt and Mike's X-Files CCG. Good night, everyone.
Good night.